look at this creepy head of mine. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking in the mirror. Yeah. I managed to find what they have for a shop here. It's basically a dude just willing to trade with you. And I got the materials I needed to do the thing. Get the fatigue potion or whatever. Where's Dorothy? I got it from him over there. Rakesh Chandana, whatever you want to call him. You're known. I need to talk to everybody more so that I can know people in this game.
Fear of disgust on every street corner. Daily.
But I reckon she's outside. Oh, Dorothy. Target spotted. Oh, is she indoors? She is. Pardon me. That's not Dorothy.
Still more coming. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes,
made.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls.
Okay.
When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. A rat in the hospital.
Let you down, my boy.
Which one of you hoodlums? Oh, it's just that one dude right there.
I'm so tired.
How you doing?
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Well then, I am here to
Dr.
help.
Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
I just need info, lady.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Actually, guys, I might end it right there real quickly. Probably a short one, but I'll see you later.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan. It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Alright, let's see. If I recall correctly, last time I was on here, I found myself delivered to this hospital. I had to work here now as undercover man. I went to the morgue, found some information and some materials, crafted a cure for fatigue, pulled up, gave it to Miss Oompa Loompa. I talked to this shorty right here, you know, my vampire brethren, and now she wants me to do something. I have to talk to Harriet in the hospital. Alright, in the hospital. Oh, now the door's
these nurses, bred with no respect.
You sound like you got no respect yourself. Small bag of junk. That's it, really?
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
I said
Where's
I'm the
Dr.
new
Swansea?
surgeon, not an intern.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
Who said
You
it
know
was...
how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Are you the blackmailer?
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Now where to find Nurse Pippa Hawkins, Dorothy
The
Crane,
patients and staff might
and
know
Gwyneth
something.
Braggan.
I'll start my investigation with them.
Ooh, we got one mighty close. What the hell?
right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize
But in
when
the
you're feeling better.
circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Wait, you called me? No? Okay.
Words to calm the children, Ellen. I'm so tired.
This hospital is all over the place. Ooh. Aren't you a patient? What you doing walking around?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
She's actually very healthy.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
Interesting.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
You can't change into a bat. At least I can't, so how can you?
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Interesting. We'll take care
The
of you.
staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
You don't know. She's not a real vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Yeah, she's definitely not a vampire.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Ever heard of Cotard's syndrome?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Lies.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I knew she was a fucking vampire. Ah. Hello?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Your life in London? What's the situation
How
here?
are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Oh, by the way, I'm kind of just interviewing literally everybody
Thank you for
right
your
now.
concern, but I'm fine.
Because apparently if I get to know everybody more often, then their blood quality can go up or whatever like that. It'll allow me to know who's who just by their heart. Bro, I can eat him, but apparently I need him. But see, look, I get to know everybody. And I think even the ones I ate. Yeah, even the ones I ate.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Anyone that stands out?
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
Because she wants
I guess it's fair
to
to say
mate.
he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Then speak up.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Very interesting indeed. Now it's time for Dorothy and people. These chaps with him was really a devious breed. Hello. Good evening.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
Actually, I don't know any.
I have
can't
all
do
the
anything.
information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Eavesdrop. If a citizen's behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Kane.
Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax.
Oh.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Now I'm going to pursue him. Populous sewers. Very healthy indeed.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Because there's blood on the floor over there.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
I need blood. Yours will do. Hey. Hey. Just like you dare try to hit me? Yeah. He tried to hit me. You won't see nothing. Now, as for this. And the shillings. Ooh. I'll get you later. Shillings. Sorry, but I had to kill you, lad. I need my daily dose of blood. Alright. Nice and clean. I'm gonna just go the opposite direction. citizen is saved. Careful. The endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Yeah, that's why I'm here, actually. It's telling me to continue down that tunnel, another flag. But there might be a tortured citizen that I can eat. Two of them.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
This means... he's not gonna notice that. Bad. Bad. Shame on you.
I want to see the sky! Feel the fresh air!
Shoot him. The citizen is crying, he's not paying attention. That's why it was alright. You're distressed. It's all good. I saved you. You done crying like a little weasel?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here! I need to get out!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
It's quite invigorating. He was just thrown into the sewers. Okay, so we helped him out. Got his friend back. Investigation complete. Now, onwards with the mission. So that was a dude's friend that was missing. Lovely, innit? Hey, how you doing? Cool. Just gonna, don't mind me. Just mind him. I said don't mind me. That's why you're dead. Ooh. I need blood.
This is despicable.
Indeed. But blood is blood. Plus, I'm getting a lot of loot from down here. I could make my healing potions. Oh, this is a fucking boss battle. She was helping a vampire. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What sort of creature is this?
Oh, that's a werewolf. Hey, you can back up. I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you. Yeah. In fact, get over here. There's no weaving. Only I can do that. You lucky I'm out of ammo. Okay. Chill out with all that, fam. Oh, it didn't let my attack go. What in the bloody hell? Come on, man, this is routine now.
This is despicable.
It may be despicable, but it's what's needed.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yup. Let's try again, guys. How you doing?
What sort of creature is this?
Press it. Okay, game. Okay, game. What? My attack was just denied. You know what? Yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay. Hit. Back up, back up. Swing. Back up, back up, back up. Back. There we go. It's dead. Fifth, sixth try, I guess. That took a while.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Patricia's house and present this coupon. And I guess it's also in Spanish? French. Don't like French.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Now it's time for me to leave. You're so loud, it's annoying. Shut up. So loud. Actually, let's see if the old chap is over here. No? Okay, cool.
If only I were young again. Just a dozen years or so.
This is where I wandered over here a while back. Dorothy, you wildin'. His mate is up there. I could take him.
Steady, boys! Bloody vermin!
Oh yeah. Oh nah. Did you just try to shoot me? Is that garlic? Just trying to get my stamina back, don't mind me. Hey, how you doing? I'ma just... Thank you. It wasn't that hard. Even together. I'm sorry, but you gotta die, man. No!
I have this thirst for blood.
It was the wrong guy. Perry. You know what? Give me this.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
So now I'm mad.
Die, vermin!
Yeah, you too. Post up.
He's mine! I'll take it! Shit, that leech is fast!
Dude, I'm tired of you.
We have to stop it!
You miss. What you gonna do? Look, your mate's dying.
Don't forget, check every room, every door. I'll kill you!
Will you? How? 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 You know what? Cause that's how I got you. Yeah, don't be sad now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You might be the boss around here, but I'm gonna kill you tonight. None of that. Out of the goodwill of my heart. I'm gonna give you one last chance. Okay, you tried it. Lovely. Shillings, bullets.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.